So a couple of weeks ago, we were slated to record, and obviously we couldn't do that. Your voice was a little off. You wound up getting a little under the weather for quite a bit there. It was pretty scary. What does a sick day look for you? How does that work for you when you're under the weather? You still have things that need to be done. How does that work?
Yeah, that was brutal. And just what happened, I was losing my voice. And I talk all day and I talk a lot. And we were going to do some videos, and my voice was going, and I just lost it. And we didn't do the videos that day. We didn't do them for a little while. I went to the doc and I had acute laryngitis. And so I lost my voice for about a week. It was awful. And so, there's no down days. I have to rest and recover. That puts more of the onus on my associate, Ben Gold, who's fantastic. He's going to have to pick up some of the slack. And I'm obviously can't go to trial that week, but I was still working. I can't take a week off. I'm at my home computer. I'm not going into the office. I'm working as much as I can. And just trying to recover. But they're tough. You don't want to be down with any type of illness. It really puts you behind. And so it happened at a good time. It was right before Christmas. So if there's a good time for it to happen, that was the time. But you have to really stay mentally sharp. You have to stay physically sharp. And you have to really take care of yourself, because we work a ton of hours. I fly around the world, and the potential issue of illness or getting sick or catching something is a real problem. So you have to really be smart about, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your body, how you take care of your mind, because it can really be a catastrophic problem for yourself and a client. I mean, I've had that happen before, right before trial. I had to continue a trial once because I got so sick, I couldn't take the case. We were set to go to trial, and I was traveling, and I got really, really sick, and I couldn't try the case, and it wouldn't be right to go to trial and run coughing all over someone. You don't have a voice. You're on antibiotics, whatever it happens to be. You're clearly not at your best, and you have a service member's life at stake. And so what happens if that happens? You just file a motion with the court, and the court's understanding. This comes down to a lot of its credibility. If every week I'm filing a motion to continue a case, or I'm always sick, and it becomes an excuse to get continuances, it's a problem, because credibility is something you have or you don't. And the minute you lose it, it's almost impossible to get back. It goes to why I don't file frivolous motions. I don't file motions I don't have a good faith basis for. I don't make garbage objections. And you always want to hold yourself up to the highest level of integrity, no matter what, in your practice. And you never compromise your morals, your ethics, or your integrity for any client. And because if you do, you're going to be out of business really quick. And if you do it for one client, every other client down the road is going to get screwed. It's the way a lot of people end up losing their license or losing their career. So you just don't do that. But what I go back to is, if that does happen and I file a motion or request to the court that I'm sick and I can't do a trial, well, that's almost always going to be granted, because it's not going to be, well, give me 6 doctor's notes, or like Cheddar Spieler, roll bones in here. So, you know what I mean? It's not the situation that you're in. It's having credibility. And I found there's a very, there's a high level of mutual respect, typically between myself and the military judges. I always try to hold myself up, again, to the highest standards anytime I'm in court, because it's just the right thing to do. It's the professional thing to do. And it's what we're required to do, frankly. And so when that occurs, I'm usually given a lot of latitude with those. If you want to reach out to me and do a consultation and take this to the next level, give me a call at 813-669-3500, or reach out to us on our website, www.bileckilawgroup.com.